Well, we got another lapper controversy. That's always fun. So tonight was, what was it? It was round 6 of the 2021 Monster Energy Supercross season. It is Indianapolis 3. And like I said, we got some lapper controversy again. So in the 450 main, everything was going fine. Everything was going smoothly. We had the top 5 in the championship, in the top 5. Battles, it was awesome. Everything was perfect. And then, of course, with about 2 laps to go, again, just like with Wilson in round, what was that, 3, 2, something like that, we had another lapper controversy yet again. But instead of it being Roczen and Wilson, this time it's Barcia and Friese, however you want to say his name. Good old Vince. Now, Vince has been getting a lot of hate for it, which I think is somewhat justified. But this incident wasn't completely his fault. I feel like some of the blame still needs to be put on Barcia. And I got some screenshots to explain that reasoning. Where are they? Huh? Did I deleted them. I'll be right back, folks. Okay, that sucked. I had to make the screenshots again. Okay, where was I at? Where do I start from here? I don't really know. I guess we'll start out with the actual crash itself. So, right here, we got Barcia to the left, Friese in the middle of the jump. Barcia is lapping Friese. They go over the jump. Friese he's in the middle, a little bit left of the face. Goes off the jump, jumps left. He does cross jump Barcia. They end up colliding in the air. Friese doesn't go down. Barcia does go down. And then Tomac also ends up getting into the bike of Barcia and crashing himself. So this incident caused 2 riders to crash. Friese himself did not crash. Vince cross jumped Barcia. Those are the facts. Can't really dispute those. But what you can dispute is actually whose fault it was. Because let's start with Barcia. As you can see here, the line that Friese took, it was the racing line. And when somebody takes the racing line and you are behind them, you should know what they're about to do. So the racing line was, you can see Barcia right here up by the Suzuki Tough block, or whatever you want to call that thing, way outside, squares up the corner, cuts towards the inside, goes off of the jump, in the middle of the jump, and lands way left. And he's not the only one to do it. You probably saw, but here's a better view. Webb is also doing it. Webb is outside. Webb cuts to the inside, not really inside, more towards the middle, goes off of the jump in the middle of the face, lands way left. So the line that Friese took was indeed the racing line. If you're behind somebody, they're taking the racing line, you should obviously know what's about to happen and adjust yourself accordingly. I don't think anybody was, it looks like nobody was going to the outside. Everybody was literally taking the exact same line that's going outside, cutting in, hitting the jump in the middle, drifting left. I'm saying this because Barcia should have known what Friese was about to do. He should have known the line that Friese was going to have over the jump and plan accordingly so that they do not hit. In a normal racing situation, that's Barcia's fault, in my opinion, and that is Barcia's fault. If Friese was in front of Barcia, not getting lapped, and this happened, I'd say it's 100% Barcia's fault. But the fact that the situation is what it is, that Friese is getting lapped by Barcia, this is where I view that it's also partly Friese's fault. Because again, it is the same as with Wilson and Roczen. It is literally the exact same. Where it says, when conditions allow, move out of the fast line if you're a lapper. Now, I haven't gone through to see if Friese is getting the blue flags like Wilson was, so I can't say for sure that Friese knew that he was getting lapped, but I'm fairly positive that Friese would have known that he was getting lapped. Move out of the fast line. Do not impede the faster rider's progress. It doesn't get any worse when it comes to impeding the faster riders' progress than taking them out. And consequently, taking another rider out that's about to lap you as well. Barcia and Tomac both, because of this incident, went down. Barcia quite possibly could have got hurt. We don't quite know yet. But that right there, get out of the fast line. Get out of the fast line. It's literally, it's the exact same with Wilson and Roczen. Get out of the fast line. Fortunately, with Wilson and Roczen, nothing happened where a rider goes down or gets hurt. But in this instance, yeah, it caused a crash. Pretty major one, too. Did not look that fun. And yeah, personally, I do think that Friese should be penalized, just like I thought Wilson should have been penalized. Maybe if Wilson would have been penalized, then it would have set a precedent, like I said, and maybe in the back of Friese's mind, he would have thought, hey, if I don't get out of the way right now, because I'm seeing these blue flags being waved at me, and if I don't get out of the way, maybe I'll have to pay $1,000, and I'd rather not. So maybe I should get out of the way. Something like that. I don't know. And also with Wilson, there was a lot of people that argued that Wilson was also lapping somebody at the same time. And of course, in this situation, it's the exact same. Friese is lapping in Ticknap. I can't believe how similar these situations are. But my opinion stays the same. I didn't say this with the Wilson incident, but if you are somebody that's in 14th place, like Vince is, and you're getting a blue flag waved at you, and you're lapping somebody in 20th place, odds are, I'd say probably 99% of the time, you know that blue flag is not for the rider in front of you. It is for you yourself. Friese knew that he was getting lapped. He didn't get out of the way. Caused a pretty decent crash that could have been avoidable on Barcia's part as well if Barcia would have just maybe been thinking a little bit. But it's the heat of the moment. It's a main event. You're in third place trying to pass for second place. You're not really thinking. There's somebody in front of you that shouldn't be in front of you. You get flustered and you go, oh, he's going so slow. I'm just going to try to get to the outside of him. And you're not thinking. And then, oh no, he's cross jumping me. Oh, that's the race line. I should have known that. And you go down. That's a lot of thoughts going on in a very short amount of time. So, yeah. In my eyes, Vince Friese should be penalized, just like I thought Dean Wilson should have been penalized. I cannot believe that there was another lapper incident. Hopefully, for the rest of the season, there's no more, because this is getting a bit annoying. Don't you guys think? It's a bit annoying.